Jim Cornette has spoken, Jim Cornette has raged, and today it's more of the latter. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling, and there was one awful match, the Texas Death Match to be exact, at the 2023 AEW Full Gear pay-per-view. I didn't like this match, nobody should like this match, I didn't like it. It was between Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland. We've got staples being used on their diddies. We have got Hangman Adam Page drinking the blood of Swerve Strickland. Are you not entertained? No, I'm not entertained. I'm not entertained. I don't like that. To me, it's weird, and it's just not fucking needed. But you don't really need, you didn't click on this video to hear all my opinion, because if you did, you would have checked out the pay-per-view not too long ago. But we're here to talk about Jim Cornette's opinion and what Jim Cornette said. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll dive into it, and I'm going to read it out right now. So yes, welcome back to the channel, and we are here with his quote. And he started off, as my phone dies, Jim Cornette. He didn't say, as my phone dies, Jim Cornette. He didn't say any of that pish. But, right, before we were rudely interrupted by my phone wanting to rope it Chris Benoit style. And I quote, okay, so then Hangman gets a staple gun and staples Swerve's chest. He's stapling him in the titties, not the nipples. That's against the Geneva Convention. Then he gets a format or a piece of paper or whatever. He staples it to Swerve's arm. Now, I mean, Brian, you know what a staple gun looks like. You worked in an office. Do you think most of the people know what a staple gun looks like? It's a big metal thing. You squeeze it, and it's got to thing goes across your fingers and squeeze it and it staples right. If you're in a fight with a motherfucker, especially if you look like Adam Page and the other motherfucker looks like Swerve Strickland, and you've got a staple gun in your hand, are you going to staple him in the titty? Or are you going to draw back and punch him in the bridge of the fucking nose with it? That's the idea. He's got brass knuckles in his hand and he's stapling this motherfucker's arm. And then he stapled his face. Swerve Strickland is letting him do it, and because we know this is all fake, because the general overall presentation of AEW, people are sitting there going, well, this stupid motherfucker is letting this other stupid motherfucker staple his cheek and titties. Somehow he's busted Swerve open also, and Swerve hit a gusher and starts pouring blood. This is where Page lays down on his back. As Swerve is bending over, bleeding from his head, lays down on his back and opens his mouth so that he can drink Swerve's blood to show how badass he is. And I believe at this point, you know, I go back to when Lyndon Johnson said after Cronkite came back for Vietnam, if we'd lost Cronkite, we've lost America. I think they've lost the female audience that they might not have to begin with on that one. And again, they might have lost the network that potentially might or might not have had of that one. You fucking idiot. He's no better than the plumber or the fucking bank addicted drug robber. Drug robber. He got more hair, Page, otherwise he's as stupid and demented and fucking distasteful. End of quote. So Jim Cornette is definitely not a fan of this match. And yeah, you know what, right? Back to the staple gun point. It's so correct. Like, why would you staple someone when you've got like a big metal object that you can use to punch them with? And I'm sure there's been examples throughout the years in wrestling where they've done things with certain weapons rather than like, oh, why we did that and not this, right? I'm not denying that. I get that. But it's a weird one. It would be like Triple H using a sledgehammer to cut the hair of Shawn Michaels in their feud, like in the early to mid 2000s. Would they do that? No, they wouldn't do that. I mean, it would just be weird if they did that. Make no mistake about it. But I agree with Jim Cornette here, and maybe you should too. But anyway, guys, that's it. Jim Cornette has exploded, and it's went all over Swerve Strickland's face. What?